Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that.
Welcome, my friends. Here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dave. Absolutely. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. We have a beer here from a brewery that I drank probably, I'm just guessing here. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's been more than 15 years ago. And I haven't had many since because I don't see it very often here in Northeast Ohio. But at any rate, this is the Erie Brewing Company. Now, they're located in Erie, Pennsylvania. And I took a field trip out there at the end of fall and picked up a couple of Pennsylvania beers, and this is one of them. This is the Final Destination IPA. Now, I don't know a lot about this beer. I can tell you it's 7% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are 60. Other than that, I don't know a whole hell of a lot about it. Don't know when it was brewed, but it does have a production code down here on the bottom, which really doesn't mean a whole lot to me. So, hey, if you know anything about their production code and if there's a date in there, let me know. There wasn't too much of a carbonation noise there when I opened it. I don't know. Hopefully it's not flat. I do know that this is brewed with Citra and Simcoe Hops. Now here, I went to the storage locker and got out some of my fancy glassware. This is an IPA glass, so let's go ahead and see what happens with this. Now you got to be careful with this glassware because it's nucleated at the bottom and it will produce a lot of head real quick if you try to pour it straight in. We got beer reviewers out there that want to pour them straight in. Hey, more power to you. Go for the gusto. Since I don't know how old this is, I'm going to hold out that last little bit. Now, this is a 14-ounce glass, so it might look like it's a little empty, but it's not. It's only a 12-ounce beer. What can we do? I'll tell you what, it's got a slightly hazy color to it. It's a very beautiful golden color, though, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Nice bright white head, about 2 fingers or so. Now, this could be dry hopped. I don't know. Could be. There's some lovely citrus in there, and I think there's some passion fruit in there, Mama. Oh, yeah. Nice big grapefruit nose. Hey, let's think good thoughts, and maybe we'll get some lovely hops in here. But first, we have to thank the brewers there at Erie Brewing Company for all the hard work they put into brewing this beer. And like I said, I've been drinking this beer at least 15 years, and I've enjoyed all their beers. Now, I've never had this one, so this is a first. Cheers. Well, that's pretty damn tasty. Wow, that is damn tasty. Well, I don't know how old it is, but it's damn flavorful, I'll tell you that. Man, that the aromas that I described kick your ass right up in front there. Some nice, lovely grapefruit rind in there. That passion fruit is definitely in there. And there's a lot of nice sweet malts. It's got a nice strong malt backbone, but then it finishes with a very mild and bitter finish. I don't think this was intended to be a hophead delight because it's only 60 IBUs. But it is just bitter and dry enough to let you know that it's an IPA. Cheers to that, baby. Oh, I like that beer. Man, it is so well balanced and easy to drink. This would be a great IPA to introduce your friends to who are a little bit leery of trying an IPA because they've heard so many bad things about IPAs that they're so damn dry and bitter. So now that I've tasted it, I'll pour that last little bit in there. That is really super hazy coming out of the bottle. And I think you'd agree that even once it gets into the glassware, it's still pretty darn hazy. You can't really tell how much carbonation is in there, and I'm staring right at it. I can't tell it's that hazy. Man, I'm telling you, if you like a little bit of passion fruit, a little bit of grapefruit, some nice sweet caramel malt, and then that super, not a super dry, let me retract that, medium dry and bitter finish, just the one for you, mama. I really like this. I'm going to have to give this a 5-star. That's solid gold, mama. My God, is that good. The only thing is, I can't find them around here, so I'll have to make a trip east and get some more if I really want them. Final Destination, IPA from Erie Brewing Company. If you can find it, you should try it. You will like it because life is short. Remember, Dr. Dave said that. Life is short. You got to be happy. With that said, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.
Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and you know, I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says, cheers to that.